Mr. Morris, what do you feel is the present status of the communist infiltration in Hollywood?
Well, there is no comparison what it used to be and what it is now. It used to be 10 to 1. And fortunately, our security agencies, particularly the FBI, is catching up almost to all of them. And by now it's 1/10 or even less.
Sir, did you find that the communists were able to appeal to the lower salary groups in Hollywood?
Funny that the people I noticed were the rich people that they appealed to. There is a group, well, I cannot call them anything else but fools, that play around with so-called quasi-progressiveness or quasi-liberalism, and they appeal to people who make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a week. That's what I couldn't make out.
Do you agree with the communist propaganda that they are ahead in the missile field?
In no way they are ahead. It's not my job, and I have no right to tell you, but the truth is my opinion, that they are way below us. But they have an excellent propaganda department.
One last question. Weren't you under quite a terrific mental strain during the 10 years that you acted in this capacity for the FBI?
It is impossible to tell you in a few words, but if I had to do it again, I don't think I could do it.
Assuming that we had never had a Cold War, do you think the work on space satellites and spaceships would progress as far as it has now?
No, I do not, because these programs are very expensive, and I don't believe that we could have gotten the monies to carry out the programs that we have been conducting during the past few years. As I pointed out, we're running over $1 billion a year in this ballistic missile development work. And I just don't think that kind of money is available in a more normal time period.
Could you give us an estimate on when we will have a manned vehicle in space?
I think the first simple manned test vehicle, minimum test vehicles, we can have in space with a man in it for brief periods of time, about 1.5 years from now, 2 years from now.
Oh, I think that he's quite rational about it. He is, I think, of the opinion that we must do everything we can to improve our educational system without being too radical about it. He feels that our secondary schools must be better than they are today and enjoy greater prestige. That is, those who are teaching in the schools must enjoy greater prestige and must receive more benefits and thereby be attracted or encouraged to stay.
Well, I thought it was really interesting, and I liked it because it was down on our level and we could understand it. Except on Dr. Simon's talk, we couldn't understand that too well. It was kind of above our heads, but all the rest we liked real well. And I especially liked Colonel Simon because we'd heard so much about him, and we were really interested in his, going up in space. And I liked Major General Bernard Shriever. Well, we liked it all. We thought it was really worthwhile, and it was really interesting.
Well, I thought it was pretty good, but after a while it got sort of tiring. I certainly did enjoy it, and I think they ought to have more of them. I think it stimulates young minds.
Did you learn anything?